All right, we are live on YouTube and also simulcasting live on Facebook. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here tonight. It is Monday, April 19th, 2021. And before we get started here, let me make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out right away. God, YouTube, you're amazing. And my stream from earlier today was mistakenly demonetized, submitted it for manual review, and YouTube approved it before I went live. Thank you, YouTube. You're getting a lot better. Very, very impressed at how great YouTube has become and continues to become. YouTube continues to evolve to become a better platform for good creators that follow the guidelines and the terms of service. Hey, Hazy Train, welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Let me also make sure that the YouTube back end is rolling smoothly in YouTube Studio. Hey, Alex, I see you too. I'll get to the chat in just a second here. Everything looks to be rolling just fine. And again, as I mentioned a second ago, we're simulcasting live on Facebook as well. So let me make sure that things are rolling smoothly. It looks to be on Facebook, rolling just fine. And again, as I mentioned a second ago, we're simulcasting live rolling on Facebook. Smoothly, rolling beautifully. And one more piece of business here before we get right to it. This channel is sponsored by none other than the great Troy Brewer. He is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network. If you'd like more information about the Discover Community Network on the YouTube side of things, go down below in the description about a third of the way down. You'll see a couple of links, one to the main site, discovercommunitynetwork.com, and then also one of their subsidiaries, the DCN Internet Radio Network at dcninternetradionetwork.com. Obviously, DCN is short for Discover Community Network. Check it out. And if you want to connect with Troy, and find out more about how he can help you with your branding and marketing or pretty much anything. Troy is incredible. He even actually, he has a cryptocurrency thing going on as well. And he's one of the few that I trust when it comes to cryptocurrency. So if you're into that kind of thing or anything else, Troy pretty much does it all. Just reach out to him, and he will communicate with you by email and phone. He'll give you a brief free consultation and set up a path for you to become more successful than you already are. If you're on the Facebook side of things and you'd like to find out more information, go to the search bar and type in Discover Community Network, and you'll find all of their business, their Facebook business pages there, and then you can get the information to connect with Troy from that point. Again, thank you, Troy, for your continued sponsorship and patronage of this channel. Love it, man. Love working with that guy. I've known Troy for a little over 10 years, and he's been running his business for over 15 years. Very trustworthy and very reputable. It's hard to trust people nowadays, folks. So before you invest your money into anything, make sure you have a great, solid referral, and that's me putting my name on the line for Troy, and Troy putting his name on the line for me by sponsoring this channel, right? It's a win-win, right? That's the way it should be, a win-win. All right. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is probably not going to be that long of a show, maybe an hour long. If there's more engagement, I may run it a little bit longer. But tonight, we're going to be discussing, what are you most proud of regarding yourself? One more time. What are you most proud of regarding yourself? I'd like you folks in the chat to let me know, what are you most proud of regarding yourself? Now, most of us are proud of our family and our friends and all of that, right? But that's not what I'm looking for here. I'm looking for you folks to dig a little bit deeper within yourselves and make me aware of, what are you most proud of regarding yourself. You're getting a free pass to be a little bit selfish today, because in order for other people to love you in life, you have to first love yourself, obviously in a non-selfish way, right? You must love yourself. And that might come up a little bit selfish, but that's okay. That's normal, right? So that's, what I'm trying to get you folks to do here tonight is to dig deep within yourself and ask yourself, what are you most proud of regarding yourself? The single most thing, the single biggest thing, which is what I'm trying to say, that you're most proud of deep within yourself. And I'll share what I'm the most proud of regarding myself here in just a little bit. So, let's get to the chat here. Let's see. Hazy Train's in the house. Hello, Hazy Train. Hello, good sir. Welcome to the show, bro. Great to see you here. Alex, the beer master, is in the house. What is up? Eli, my friend. Not much, bro. How you been, Alex? What's been going on? I'm thinking about doing a panel stream with the moderators at some point this week. If you're going to be around, Alex, I'll message you on Facebook, and you're also, in the Hangouts private chat with the moderators. Queen Helen Casey's in the house. The Queen is here. She says, you're good. Thank you, Queen. Queen says, hello, Alex. Alex says, what is a Queen Helen? I think he meant to say, what is up, Queen Helen, right? I think you know what a Queen Helen is, right, Alex, the beer master? You've known her for a while now. You don't have to ask what she is. That was a typo, right, Alex? That's all right, bro. America First in the house, and he's proud of being a patriot. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, bro. That's a good one, actually, right? That's a good one. You're probably a real patriot, unlike some other people that I've encountered that pretend to be a patriot. Like some YouTubers out here that have pretended to be patriots just to make content off of it or off the subject, because it's interesting to me. I mentioned this before, I'll say it again. What I've noticed is that there's a larger conservative following on YouTube than liberal following. At least they're more active with their commentary. I'm not saying that there aren't a lot of liberals on YouTube. There's a bunch of everything out here on YouTube, right? But what I've noticed is that the conservatives are the most active to speak their mind, right? And so people that consider themselves to be patriots or conservative, when they're really not, right? They try to consider themselves to be patriots, so that way they can relate to the most active audience, so they can incite donations. It's pretty sad. I've seen that happen a lot over the last 4 years that I've been a full-time content creator on this platform. So, I believe you're a real patriot, America First, and I thank you for being here. Queen Helen Casey, I am proud that I can chat with other patriots on other platforms. Okay, that's cool. That's another thing, and I believe that you're a real patriot too, Queen, because I appreciate the fact that you can talk with people like myself that are slightly more on the left when you're slightly more on the right. And we can agree on some things and disagree on other things, but we respectfully disagree, and we learn a lot from our disagreements. Actually, the truth of the matter is I learn a lot more from my mistakes and disagreements than I do from, things that are not mistakes, right? Proud of taking care of family and friends. That's awesome, bro. That's a good way to look at it. Now, obviously, I'm sure you're proud of your family, but you knew what more I was looking for here when I said, what are you most proud of regarding yourself? And asking you to be a little bit selfish on that, because I want people to dig deep and make me aware of what makes you the most happiest, what defines you, what is your purpose, right? Riff Magos in the house. If there's a Queen Helen, I'll be, I can't even pronounce it, Odysseus. Odysseus. I can't pronounce it, but I know it's one of the Greek gods. America First says, hi, Queen. Queen says, hello, Riff. So what am I most proud of? Let me ask you this, folks. Some of you that have known me, some of you that have known me for quite a while. Most of you that are here in the chat right now have known me at least for a little while, right? Some for a long while. what do you folks feel I am most proud of for myself? I want to give you folks a few minutes before I tell you what it is. I'm curious to see if you folks that have known me for a while can tell what I'm most proud of. Let's see. Pat Stevens says, hey, welcome to the show. First time here. Coach, I am proud of my 5 healthy sons. They keep me busy and strong. Pat, do I know you? Are you here on a different account? If so, that's okay. I have a feeling maybe you're LA Leggett or somebody. LA Leggett, I've been trying to unban you if that's you or if you're watching, but I cannot find your channel. If you can email me your channel, I'd be happy to unban your LA Leggett channel and any of the other channels, like, from your sister or anyone else you want banned, LA Leggett. If you can email me, please, at Coach Eli at coach@eliasmelas.com, I'd be happy to unban you. That's awesome. Proud of your 5 healthy sons. They keep me busy and strong. Yes. Riff Mago says, you don't know your own mythology. Shakes my head. No, bro, it's been a while. As a matter of fact, Riff, I can actually do a Google search for it, right? Is the legendary Greek king of Ithaca and the hero of Homer's epic poem, The Odyssey, Odysseus, also plays a key role in Homer's Iliad and the other works in that same epic cycle. Riff, it's been quite some time since since I've studied Greek mythology. So I know it's my culture, brother. And the Greeks had a big part in making this world what it is today. The Greeks did create a lot of things. They didn't create everything, but they created a lot of things. Now my father, before he passed away a little over 12 years ago, was very proud. And he was one of those guys that was so proud. The Greeks started everything, right? Well, yeah, for the most part, the Greeks did start a lot of things, right? Even a lot of the root words that we use come from the Greek language, right? Let's see here. America First, my purpose is fighting for freedom. A little more specific on that, America First. So you're fighting for freedom. Like, what do you mean by that? How do you feel, if at all, your freedom is being violated? Do you feel there's a freedom of speech problem, like on social media platforms? Or, what do you actually mean by that? I'm kind of curious. Hazy Train, I'm proud of my versatility. If I want to do anything, I can achieve it if I'm all in. Absolutely, man. And never give up. Never give up. You folks have to fight through things. And when I share what I'm most proud of here in a second, I think you folks will understand. And I'll go into detail on why and how much it defines myself and my purpose and makes me who I am. Pat Stevens, America First, if we don't have freedom, we have nothing. That's true. That's true. Now, it's one thing to have freedom. It's another thing to break laws and to, do things that are against the law, fighting for freedom, like a lot of people have done over the last year or so, especially the last 6 months since the election. I saw so many people that, consider themselves to be patriots, attack the Capitol building. And to me, that's the least patriotic act you can do. That's pathetic. But those people aren't real patriots. Those people aren't even conservatives. Those people are the alt-right people. They're the rebels, right? And those people are very, very mentally and emotionally unstable. Like, who in their right mind would attack the Capitol building? Okay, who in their right mind would attack the government, that allows us to have this freedom, right? What kind of people, behave that way? Emotionally and mentally unstable people. That's my opinion. Those people are definitely not patriots in my eyes. They think they are, but they're not. Oh yeah, let's fight for our country by attacking the Capitol building, right? That's just pathetic and stupid. And I'm still hearing that the FBI is still trying to find more people that were involved in that. They'll get them all. Trust me, they will. Let's see. I fight for what's under my kit. Okay. What is that? Oh, you're talking about, it's kind of like a kilt, huh? Is it a kilt? I think you meant to say kilt, right? I'm curious to know. Don't let any woman take them away, brother. What, your freedom? Is that what you're talking about, Pat Stevens? Rick Mago says, I'm proud of being able to read, write, speak properly my own language. I'm also proud of knowing my own history and mythology and my sarcasm. Excellent. That's excellent. That's something to be really proud of, bro. You're leaps and bounds ahead of most people, especially here in the U.S. We're the most illiterate country in the world. Yet, as powerful as we are, we should be the most educated country and the smartest country, and we're not. We're not. Queen Helen Case says Antifa would. Okay. Pat Stevens, Coach, your passion on your earlier stream talking about those people and what they did in a pitiful attempt to trigger you was impressive. You could have lit a cig off your forehead with that fire. Well, I appreciate your comment there. For me, I'm an honest person that's very intuitive. And even the people that have come at me in the past, they know that. It's a challenge for them to try to bypass my intuition. But they didn't do it. And I appreciate your comments or your comment. And we've moved forward, and I'm happy to say that, hey, it's done. It is what it is. But thank you for that. I greatly appreciate it. If anyone else wants to guess what I'm most passionate about before I make you folks aware, please let me know in the chat. And I will get to that in just a second. While you folks are doing that, I'm going to be getting back to a bunch of people today by email. I know last night I was talking to a few people, Critical Mass Mike and SIFUSMO Dion. I'll be getting back to you folks. I would love to set up an interview. I want to start doing more interviews, folks, with other creators or other people that are contributors that have something to say and have some great opinions on many various life's principles. So, folks, if you're interested in being interviewed by myself, or if you have any topic suggestions, or if you want to, create a panel show with myself on your channel or my channel, or however you want to do it, please email me, Coach Eli at coach@eliasmelas.com. I'm open. I really want to help you folks and provide you folks with the content that you deserve, and that's going to get you somewhere. That's also going to not bore you, obviously, because you're not boring over here. But I want you folks to get value here, and I want to know what value means to you. So feel free to email me and let me know, and we can definitely go from there. Let's see here. So anyway, thank you, Queen, for handling that. Hold on a second here. Oh, okay. It looks like Looks like America First sent another cash app. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. We're going to have to start off the fun here. Give me just a second. We're going to start off the fun. Okay. So we're going to start off tonight's channel donations at $1.54. Thank you to America First. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. God Loves Me says, good evening. God Loves Me, GLM. What are you most proud of regarding yourself? Curious to know what you're most proud of regarding yourself. How you been, by the way? I don't know if you saw my last stream, GLM. If you haven't seen it, I would suggest you watch it. It wasn't too terribly long. I pretty much explained the future direction and where we've moved forward, and we're completely going to be what are the words I'm looking for? Starving out the other side and not talking about them anymore. I know that you're still involved with them in some way, shape, or form, and that's totally fine. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I make the exception for you, GLM, because I know you're just here for entertainment and you're not here to harm anyone. But yeah, if you can please, keep it on topic here. I don't want to be discussing anything that I've been discussing lately outside of this stream, on past streams. So just making you aware of that. But thank you for being here. Pat Stevens, these people love drama. It's very sad. Well, do we have to keep talking about it, Pat? Right? I mean, listen, we don't need to keep talking about it. We don't need to keep saying these people love drama. It's very sad because they look at that and they're watching right now and they're looking to see if we're going to talk about them, right? And we're not. So, folks, what part of, starving them out don't you understand? Do you understand, even when you say stuff like that, Pat, these people love drama, it's very sad, right? We don't need to talk about it. We have other things to talk about, right? And I'm not upset. I'm just saying, just think about it within yourself, right? For people that don't care about what these people are doing, you're not even going to go as far and say these people love drama. It's a known thing. Why do we have to bring it to the forefront, right? That's what they want, right? My little man, of course. Yes, your son. That's awesome, GLM. That's a good thing. I hope your son is doing well. I hope he's doing well and he's growing up to be a good, man. I hope he grows up to be a good man. Let's see. Jay Higgs says, Coach with the guns. Well, hey, Jay Higgs. What's up, 810? How you doing? One Night Man says, hello there. Hey, how's it going, bro? Welcome to the show. GLM says, I'm good. I didn't see your last stream. We'll check it out when I can. Yeah, I'm not saying you have to, GLM. I'm just saying it was good. It was good. And I pretty much showed a bit of passion. Just briefly, I'll mention that I pretty much, called out exactly what's been happening. It was really, really sad. I'm just going to briefly mention this because you haven't seen it, so you know what you're getting into. What these people tried to do to me and manipulate me by using my father, my dead father, and his grave to do it. Just check it out. I'm sure you'll understand. And if you could leave me a comment afterwards, GLM, to let me know that you saw it and what your thoughts are, I'd appreciate it. Because, yeah. For those of you that didn't see my earlier stream, go back and check it out now. Especially now would be greater because YouTube remonetized my video after the artificial intelligence demonetized me. It was like a clean stream with a clean title, but sometimes the computer makes a mistake and you have to have it manually reviewed. Let me see here. Let me see. America First, GLM is here. She is backstabber number. No, America First. GLM and I have an understanding. She's been fine. She's not backstabbing. The thing with GLM is this, is that, this is entertainment to her, right? And she likes to participate in all these chats. So I don't have a problem with it. She hasn't caused any problems here. So I would appreciate it if you could respect that, America First. I'm not here to fight anyone. We're not here to fight. This is not a channel to fight. This is a channel about positivity and uplifting people, right? We can have some fun, not a big deal. But yeah, we don't need to go at each other. She's fine. I know you haven't been around for a while, and I get it, right? And I used to feel the same way myself. But yeah, just let her speak. She's fine. I moderated her for many reasons, okay? I've known her for a while. And additionally, people were cloning her account. So that way they can't clone her account. Queen Helen Casey, don't talk about the unknown side. They are dead to us. Of course they are. Pat Stevens, moving forward, understood. Yeah, check out my last stream. It was called Moving Forward. Yeah. GLM says LOL. Yeah. America First, GLM is a backstabber. Get rid of her, period. No, bro. Listen, dude. She hasn't caused any issues. If she causes issues, then we'll deal with it at that point. Okay. Well, GLM, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question and be honest with me, because I'm going to verify this. Were you condoning the actions of JB Gunner on American Dream stream today? Be honest with me, GLM. Is that what you're talking about, America First? Okay. GLM, please never come back to this channel again. She's out of here. Let me just make sure. I mentioned earlier today that if any of my moderators goes and talks trash about me in their stream, they're out of here. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Let me just make sure that this was taken care of. All right, I get the point. Please stop messaging me on Hangouts. It goes through my desktop audio. It's all good. I don't need anything more than that. I don't need anything more than that. It's not a big deal. It's all good. I don't need anything. I don't need any clips. I don't need nothing. I'm just going to run my show. That's fine. She's gone. It's all good. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Let's see here. Alex the Beer Master says, "Hey Eli, I watched your live stream last night and I actually sent you a message on your Facebook voice message just to let you know." I saw that you sent me a voice message. I have not had a chance to check it out yet. I'm behind on some emails and other messages. Alex the Beer Master. I took a little nap earlier, and I've had some other things to do. I do apologize that I haven't gotten to it, but I will. But you can let me know here if you want to talk about it publicly in the chat, bro. Feel free to do so. Let One night man, I don't even come to those live streams. Less drama, more success. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Pat Stevens says, hi there, GLM. Where are you headed? Well, she just headed to the band kingdom permanently. America First says, sorry, she trashes you on other sites. Can I do that? Nope, because you get banned too. I didn't hear about it. So let me read this here. Let me read what she sent me in a private message on Hangouts. I said the same thing that I told you. I would be far more concerned about someone coming to my home or my family's home and somebody spitting on my father's grave. And then I told the story about when I brought my dog to a cemetery and the dog peed on somebody else's crate. I never condone anybody doing anything to your father. Either way, you take care. Best wishes to you. But keep in mind, I never said anything about you in a negative way. And I also told JB that I didn't want to be a part of you two's beef. Take care. Well, that's a conflict of interest. So, if you're going to support somebody that is getting paid to spit on my father's grave, then in essence, that's creating a conflict of interest, right? And like I mentioned on my previous stream, whether you saw it or not, and even if you didn't see it, you know what my rules are here. Look, if there are several people saying that you did that, I believe it. And I know how you've been in the past. So I gave you a chance. I gave you many chances. And you kept blowing it. That's fine. Best of luck to you. Take care. That's all. Not a big deal. Well done, America First. Good to see someone else isn't afraid to speak the truth in here. Well, that's good. That's good. One Night Man says, what happened? Well, you have to go back and check out the replay. Pat Stevens, how did that person have a wrench? Well, I gave her a chance. I gave lots of people other chances over the last few months. She came to me. She told me that she liked my content in a different way, in an entertaining way. And I just said, okay, listen, I'll give you a chance. Not a big deal. And I gave her a mod wrench because people kept cloning her account. And she was also helping me with some things behind the scenes. So, I gave her a chance. But she blew it. She went on another panel and couldn't keep her pie hole shut. So, there she goes. That's all. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Life goes on. Good job, Eli, especially since you want to move on to America First. Absolutely. Listen, if there are people from the past that have reformed, I'm willing to give them a chance, bro. I believe in giving people chances and forgiveness. But if they continue to blow those chances, then, you gotta just let them go. I appreciate you having my back, America First, and anyone else. I appreciate you folks having my back. Alex the Beer Master. Where is Alex the Beer Master? I just skipped down. Give me a second here. I just wasn't happy about how they talked about your dad, that's all. Hey, bro, it's not a big deal, man. Listen, we've talked about it enough, and I know you haven't been around, bro, so I'll address it to you. I'm not worried about it, bro. Right? I'm not worried about, what other people do to try to get attention and make content on. That's the bottom line, dude. I appreciate it, though. I respect you. I respect everyone. But seriously, folks, it's time to move on. And I know this is the first stream I've done since, I did that stream earlier saying I'm moving on. And I know it's hard for people to not even briefly talk about certain things. I understand that. I have some tolerance for it. But I honestly, folks, I just really don't want to talk about this stuff anymore. I don't. I'm good. I'm fine. My family's good. My family and I are handling things, behind the scenes, and that's as far as it needs to go. On the front lines here, I just want to help uplift people and motivate people and help you folks get to where you want to get to. That's the bottom line. That's it. It's pretty simple, But thank you for that. Riff Mago says, even Han realized you can't support Jabba Han Solo, right? And the rebellion at the same time. You're right, Riff. How's your day going, bro? Things going well for you, man? How's the weather in your neck of the woods, man? Pretty nice day here today in Redwood City. One Night Man says, can't have your cake and eat it too, huh? Pat says, Star Wars fan, I take it? Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. One Night Man says, LOL. Rick Muggles had Pat Stevens, of course. Queen Helen Casey, I am the only sensible one. Stay away from the other side. Yep. America First Eli. That other America First ain't me. Yeah, Queen Helen Casey took care of it. We all know who it is. This is crazy, says Pat Stevens. No, it's not. I'm just going to be deleting these messages. Let's see. Pat Stevens says the other profile didn't have your picture. Queen Holinky says, I got the clone. Pat Stevens says, tough to spot. Good job. America First, move on. After them, I just wanted to let you know about the rats. Yeah, it's not a big deal, bro. It's not a big deal, man. Alex the Beer Master says, awesome, Eli. Thank you, Alex. Rick Michael says, life is good. It's a wee bit warm here for autumn. And Alex the Beer Master says, you're welcome, Eli. For some reason, I cannot see the Facebook chat anymore. It's not showing up on the Facebook broadcast page. So again, I have to go to my posting and see if anybody's chatting there. Don't want to miss anyone. Hey, Darren, how's it going, bro? I'm not sure if you're still there, but for some reason, I'm not able to see the chat as I normally have in the past on the Facebook broadcast page. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on. But I'll keep refreshing on my actual Facebook page where I can see your messages. But how's it going, Darren, man? What's been going on with you, bro? So anyway, folks, I'm going to take a quick break and then come back for another maybe 30 minutes or so. And I'm going to end up sharing what I'm most passionate about. Haven't done it yet. I will. But yeah, keep letting me know in the chat what you folks feel I'm most passionate about. And what are you most passionate about? Now, give me just a second here. Give me a second. All right, folks, music's all queued up. I'm going to step away for a quick break. And like I said, when I get back, I'll be sharing what I'm most passionate about regarding myself. So stick around. We'll be right right back. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube and also simulcasting live on Facebook. It is Monday night, 11:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 8:34 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time here in my neck of the woods. I'm in the beautiful, glorious, amazing San Francisco Bay Area, Northern California, Redwood City to be exact. You all know where I'm at. Some of you have even shown up. Well, hope you enjoyed my town while you were out here. But tonight we are discussing what are you most proud of regarding yourself? One more time, what are you most proud of regarding yourself? Here in a moment, I'm going to be sharing what I'm most proud of and what I'm most passionate about and what I enjoy the most within myself, deep within myself. And I'm asking you folks out there in the chat the same thing. So I started talking about that during the first part of the show. If you missed the first part, go back and check out the replay. And a few things I want to mention very briefly here. One thing that I'm not going to say I don't understand this, because as a coach, I do understand it. And as a human being, having lived life, I understand, certain behaviors that people do. It's just really interesting to me to see people pretend to, be your friends just to be able to stick around and chat within your YouTube live stream chats, because it all boils down to one thing. And again, I hate to even say this, I'm just keeping it real. A lot of people are jealous, or they just want to see the pot stirred up. There are many, many people that, want to see this drama continue going back and forth. And this is not going to happen ever again. Like I mentioned on my previous stream I did earlier today called Moving Forward. You should check it out after the show if you haven't had a chance to see it. It doesn't matter to me what anybody does. I'm not feeding into it. I'm not paying attention to it. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know that the God Loves Me channel, that's no longer a part of this channel, was over on American Dream's stream, basically talking, smack about me. It's just unbelievable. And what even further kind of makes me wonder is, why wouldn't American Dream Mike text me or email me to make me aware of what happened? You see, that right there kind of more so kind of makes me wonder more than GLM doing what she did. GLM, Short for God Loves Me channel, okay? I could almost expect GLM doing that, but why wouldn't American Dream Mike reach out to me and say, hey, Eli, I need to make you aware of something. This is what happened here today. I've got your back, bro, right? You tell me, if you were in my shoes, wouldn't you feel the same way? Especially now that American Dream is back on this channel. He was here on the previous stream, even, donated a few bucks, which I appreciate, Dream. But why wouldn't you make me aware of that, Dream? I'm just kind of wondering. And then you have people out there that, are also, I'm not mentioning any people in particular. There are lots of people like this that, pretend to care about certain aspects. And in reality, they have their own agendas as well. It's funny to me, when you're creating something, and I'm not saying I'm all that, when you're creating something that other people wish they could create, so many people try to kick you down and make it more difficult and challenging for you. But they try to do it in sneaky and shady ways to bypass my intuition and my BS radar. It's just, it's just one of those things that makes me laugh. So, anyway, let me get back to the chat before I share my story here. Jay Higgs with the 846 super chat. I didn't even know you could send an exact amount of a super chat. How in the world did you do that, Jay Higgs? Is there an option on your Android phone? I think you have an Android phone, or is there an option now where you can send an exact amount? I've never seen anyone send a specific amount in a super chat. Jay Higgs, that's U810. Thank you for that, bro. Rounding it up to $10, brother. Get yourself some low-carb lunch tomorrow. Thanks again for the content. Try Cliff Bars during your hikes for energy. I have plenty of Cliff Bars. I think I mentioned in the past. I ordered them from Amazon, and I love Cliff Bars. Typically, I'll bring a few on the hiking trail, or I'll eat one before I go on a walk, and that gives me good energy. They're roughly around 250 to 260 calories, and it actually keeps you full for many, many hours. So that's a great idea, man. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. That's going to bring the channel donations fund to an even $10. Like Jay Higgs said. Thank you for that, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Let me see here. Riff Michael says, life is good. It is a wee bit warm here for autumn. Yeah, same here. Same here. It's been unusually warm spring. The weather's been great here. You're welcome, says Alex the Beer Master to me. Thank you, Alex the Beer Master. America First says, come on, guys, throw in a buck. It's not a big deal, bro. If people want to donate, they'll donate. If not, not a big deal, man. But I appreciate that. America First. Sorry, Pat Stevens says, throw in another $10. America First says, $1 is half a cup of coffee. Not here in the Bay Area. It's maybe 1/3 of a cup of coffee. Some places it's 1/4 of a cup of coffee. Some places out here charge $4 for coffee, but you get unlimited refills. You know, that's how it typically goes with coffee. America First says Jay Higgs with the 5 emojis of the big bicep, flexing the bicep. America First says, or a $1.54 donation. What's up with that 154, bro? What does that mean, actually? I'm curious to know. Jay Higgs, Coach earned it and more at America First. Well, thank you so much. Well, let me ask you a question, Jay Higgs, a.k.a. 810. What makes you feel I earned it? I'm not looking for validation. I'm curious to get your feedback. You know, what are your thoughts about that in greater detail, man? America First is pull up or kilt up. Pat Stevens, oh God, maybe for the ladies. Oh, okay. Jay Higgs, I wish Coach would consider having call-in panels, StreamYard live streams. It is easy to avoid issues with that new program, I hear. I don't know what new program you're talking about, and I do plan on doing those in the near future. I do plan on doing some more interviews and getting some people on the panel. The problem is this, Jay Higgs. When I run panel shows, I typically have to, once the show ends, have to delete them from a Grip on Life and move them over to a Grip on Life 2. Now, that's not a problem because, you know, if you get super chats, even if you delete a stream, you still get the super chats and donations are donations. I get it. You know, I do want to be creating content that can also make some ad revenue too, but the ad revenue is minimal. So it's, you know, it's okay. It's just the added work of having to, you know, move a stream from a Grip on Life to a Grip on Life 2. It takes, you know, an extra couple hours after my show ends to do that, right? And this is the problem, Jay Higgs, is that when you're running a monetized channel and you're trying to be ad friendly and follow the rules, you have to bring people on the panel that understand that. And many people don't get that. They come on the panel and they start, you know, shooting their mouth, you know, off of their hip, right? They start running their mouth from their hip, right? And they don't take into consideration the fact that it's a monetized channel and I want to keep it as clean as possible. So, you know, that's why I'm very careful with what I do on this channel. I don't do I probably will never go back to having open panels like I used to, because here's the thing, bro. What's going to happen? You're going to have people trying to come on under fake names, right? And they're going to try to stir up the pot and the drama. And I want to have a little more control over what I do. But, if you ever want to come on and talk with me, that's not a problem. That is not a problem. So, let's see. Queen Helen Case, Jay Higgs. What new program are you talking about? Let me see here. Let me see. America First, add $10. Done after 11:59. StreamYard, Queen. Eli, you're giving them clout. F them. No, I hear you, bro. I have seen other live streams that people can send 100 or more through super chats or super stickers. The max is 500 from your Android phone or from your laptop or desktop. The max on an iPhone is $99.99. Let me see here. Pat Stevens, the max on my end is 500. That's what it is. Except on the iPhone, it's $99.99 for Super Chat. Good evening, host Eli. Good evening, Lewis. How you doing? Hello, Lewis. It's Queen Helen Casey. Lewis Fuller just gave you a like. Thank you so much, Lewis. Information Man Show. Add a grip on life. Peace and respect. Hey, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Lewis Fuller. Hi, Queen. Queen Helen Casey. Hello, information. All right. To the person that sent a $5 super chat, I'm not going to acknowledge the name or what you mentioned there. I will say thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm also going to say I don't need people to continuously feed into drama, including you, ma'am. I want to make it very clear to you, ma'am. Okay? I want to make it very clear that I don't want any more drama on this channel, including you. Okay? And I understand that drama is what someone you're close to needs for their channel to survive. That was an unnecessary message in the super chat that you want to bring more attention to, ma'am. So, as a matter of fact, what I will do is I will thank you graciously for your $5 super chat. I'm not going to ban you, but I'm going to remove that message because I think it's just unnecessary. It's immature, it's unprofessional, and it's just, again, like I said, unnecessary. But thank you for your $5. I appreciate it. I don't want any more drama on this channel. If you folks continue to do that, I'm just going to ban you, okay? I'm done. I'm done with this. Information Man Show, and I'll add $5 to the channel donation fund, which puts it up to $15. I don't feel the need to attack anyone that's been removed or to create a special fund and draw attention to it. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not a drama channel. If you folks don't understand that and you keep pushing the boundaries and the buttons, then I'm just going to remove you. That's that. I'm tired of this. We're all grown adults. Let's start behaving that way. Let's see. Information Man Show says thank you. America First says 11:59, and it's over. Well, you're talking about Eastern time. It's 11:58. Sorry, it's 11:49 Eastern, 8:49 Pacific. So, what am I most passionate about? What am I most passionate about? Let me check out Facebook real quick before I get to the next message here. Okay, nothing going on Facebook. Nothing going on Facebook, that is. I'm actually most passionate about my coaching business and helping people, even beyond the coaching business, even beyond helping the money. What am I most proud of, actually? The topic is what am I most proud of? I'm most proud of being able to help people and uplift people and share my experiences and my stories regarding what I've been through and relating those stories to what you folks have been through and helping you work through those situations based on my experiences. I've experienced a lot in life, folks, and while I've had a good life, I've never had to struggle or, my family, yeah, there were some times where they struggled a little bit financially, but they were able to pull through it. But for the most part, like I've never had to wonder where my next meal is coming from, or if I'm going to have a roof over my head, or a car to drive, or anything like that. I'm very grateful and thankful, for my upbringing and all of that. But I know there are people out there that are struggling and aren't as fortunate, and it affects their emotions. It affects the way they, present themselves online and offline. And I really, really want to help those people get a better grip on their lives in a respectful way. It's not a condescending thing. It's not an attack. It's me actually caring about you and your well-being. Oh my God, Jenny from the block with a $20 super chat. Jenny, we're off to bed. Sleep well, everyone. Eli and Chad. I finally got Stalker to leave me alone. Thank God. Well, that's great to hear, Jenny. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. I appreciate you, Jenny. I appreciate you, Jenny. Thank you so much for that. Let's add another $20, and that's going to bring the total channel donation fund to $35. Thank you again, Jenny. I didn't expect to see you here tonight. Oh, Jenny again with another $5 super chat with no message this time. Jenny. Oh, man. That's going to add another $5. And that's going to bring the donation fund to $40. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, if you're around, let's talk tomorrow. And we can talk about how we can work together. Like I mentioned on my previous stream, I don't know if you had a chance to view my entire previous stream. It was a pretty good one, very informative, and a lot of things happened on it. I'd like to help you and work with you. I think you're a great contributor. I think you're a great creator. I think you are a great speaker and you mean well. And I think we need more people like you to create real content on this channel. Instead of, people continuously, creating drama out here because they think that's all that they have to offer the world, right? Even people that create drama content, they have more to offer this world. They just don't want to work hard at, getting their channels to that point or working hard to build a following that's going to support that. I appreciate what's been happening here lately, folks, and I am seeing things turn around. And I'm not showing off, but I'm going to use it for example purposes. I had to work hard to get my channel to where it's at right now. It's still nowhere where it needs to be, but it is heading back in the right direction. And, oh my God. Jay Higgs, 810. Again, make it 50, brother. F it. Fuck it, right? Occasional profanity is allowed. They won't get me demonetized. Oh, man, 810, we need to talk soon, bro. Thank you so much, bro. But see, you actually put that 15 before Jenny from the block put in her 5. So we're going to add $15 more to the fund, and that's going to make it $55. Oh, no, not again. Jenny from the block again? With a $20 super chat with no message? Oh, my God. Wow. I can't even finish my story. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny, I'm serious with what I'm saying. Let me update the fund first. We're going to add another more. We're gonna add another $20, which is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I'm losing my verbiage. I just, this is something I don't expect. It's gonna increase the channel donations to $75. Thank you, folks. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I'll get to the chat in just a few here. You're amazing, folks. I honestly, really appreciate the donations and the support. I'm humbled by it. I really am. I really am. I don't take people for granted. I don't expect people to pay me money to talk with them or help them. I do that out of the kindness of my heart. So I'm most proud of doing what I do here. I really want to see everybody succeed. Even people that don't like me and think I don't like them. I don't have any hate deep within my heart. There's some hateful people out there that I'm going to avoid, sure, right? But it's not that I want to avoid these people. It's that these people are a distraction to the positive environment I want to create here and help people become even greater. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jay Higgs again? It's a hundo? Wow, bro. Wow, bro. 810. Thank you so much, man. Another $25. That's going to make it a hundo. You love that hundo, don't you, brother? Wow. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Higgs, I'm just going to call you 810. Stick around. I have some kind words to say about you, man. I'm really proud of you, bro, and it has nothing to do with the money you're donating. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. But I know what the real meaning is. Oh my God, Jesus! No way, Jenny again? I don't know what to say. It's like the same people. They keep just throwing down money. Like, I can understand if everybody just put a little bit in, that's fine. But these same people keep throwing in large amounts of money, and I don't know what to say. Jenny, thank you so much for another $20. That's a lot of money you've thrown out here lately. Same with you, 810. I'm really grateful for it. I really am. A lot of people think, oh yeah, you live in the Bay Area and you're a spoiled dude living off of the estate. No, I'm not living off of the estate. I'm actually very, very humbled by all this. I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I tell you what, folks, I got to take a break because I need to regain my composure. I'm sorry. Oh, again? Another one, America First? Wait a minute. Is that... Hang on. You said another 3? Holy Moses, man. Hang on a second. I can't keep up anymore, bro. Oh my God, I need an assistant. 3 additional $1.54. Hold on, let me add this up. Thank you to America First for 3 additional $1.54 cash apps. That's going to bring it on to 104.62. I mean, sorry. 124.62. I forgot to add the 20 there. 124.62. Wait a minute. What the hell is going on here? Again? Jenny another 5 and 8-10 another 20. Jenny may get the last laugh. It's up to her. Wow. Let's add another 25 to that. $149.62. I gotta take a break, folks. I'm sorry. I gotta take a break, folks. I'll be back in a few. Give me a few minutes, folks. I appreciate this. It's quite overwhelming, even for a guy like me. Guys, we have strength, and then we see these moments here happening, and I appreciate it. And I'll address more of it when I get back. But I'm very grateful to you folks, and I'm going to continue fighting to help you folks become the best version of you can be if you allow me to. I really want to help you folks get wherever you want to get to. But I've got to take a break. Whatever I miss, I will take care of when I get back. So stick around. We'll be right back. back. We're back. Whew. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube and also simulcasting live on Facebook. Glad you can all join me here tonight. We're going into a third segment. I had to step away for a few because, yes, even I can get overwhelmed. Anyone can get overwhelmed. It doesn't matter how strong you are. You reach these, what I like to call defining moments in life. And this is certainly one of them. And but before I share what I want to share here regarding that, I think America First sent a few more cash apps. Thank you, bro. That's not necessary to keep sending them, man. I appreciate it, though. I'm going in on my Cash App and I'm hearting. It doesn't allow you on Cash App to write something back, but you can reply with a heart or a thumb up or some kind of emoji. They just keep it very, very simple, which I can understand the purpose of that, but I wish they would give you an option to send a message back to the people that donate to you via Cash App. But let's add two more $1.54 donations, and that's going to bring it up to $152.70. Thank you, everybody. I'm very grateful and appreciative of your donations. I'll get back to the chat here in a second. Yes, Lewis, it is overwhelming. I saw your message. Thank you. And Jenny from the block, thank you. She says, Lewis, good night. Jim and I are off to snuggle. Good night, chat. And Eli, I'm glad I met you 3 months ago. Same here, Jenny. Seriously, I mean that. That's nice. You get to go snuggle off or snuggle up with your man. And that's a wonderful feeling. I've been in that situation before, and hopefully, I'll find a good woman to have that again. There's no better feeling than ending the day snuggling up next to somebody that you care for. I've always believed in that. 4 years ago when I started my former channel, I got derailed a little bit by this MGTOW community that wasn't even representing MGTOW properly. It was a bunch of angry and bitter men that, were blaming, and some of them are still blaming women to this day for everything that they went through. And they never took any ownership of their own mistakes that caused those issues. And like I've said, many times, women and men are different nowadays. Men and women are different. The world's a different place because of feminism and women being liberated, which is great, for the equal rights aspect, and women being able to be independent. That's great. But it has also certainly affected the modern day relationships. But there are still some good men and women out there that believe in true love and happiness and snuggling up next to each other at the end of the night. There's no better feeling than that, right? Like, you can make all the money in the world, right? I can make all the money in the world, right? And if you don't have someone special to, share that with, I'm not saying blow it foolishly on them, right? But share that with, right? I mean, if you're alone, right, and you're a single person, you can have all the money in the world, but is that going to really make you happy? Ask yourself that question. Ask yourself that question, honestly, folks. Hey, Adelaide, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. But thank you. I'm very grateful and thankful to all of you that have donated tonight. And I understand the underlying cause. I understand. Listen, I'm going to keep it real with you folks like I always do. I know you're trying to send a message to the other side, and while I appreciate that, it's really, really not necessary. I'm not trying to get revenge on the other side, or say, hey, we got you, we flipped it, or whatever. I'm not trying to say that. I just want to do what I was meant to do, right? That's all I want to do. But I'm not going to argue people that are here for the right reasons and trying to make a statement with their donations. I just want you to know I appreciate that. I acknowledge that. I recognize that. And I get it. I honestly get it. So with that being said, I was going to mention something about you, 810, the artist known as 810, a Sicily 810. I appreciate you, man. I really do. And I know by what you're doing here tonight, you're throwing yourself in the fire, and I get that. It takes a lot of balls for you to do what you're doing, to make a statement here, and I appreciate that, bro. You don't have to throw money to make a statement. I actually have always appreciated you and respected you, and have had many great conversations with you in the past, stemming back to my former channel, right? But, what I've seen, I'm going to say this, Asistoli. Since I met you, probably about a little over 3 years ago, like 3.5 years ago, I met you through Charles F. Gray's channel, right? And I remember what you were going through, your divorce, and you had a lot of stuff going on, man. And you've tremendously turned your life around. I'm not saying your life was bad, but you were in a situation, you were in an unhappy marriage, and your wife did some things, and it's like I have to give you props, bro. I mean, you were 27, 28, I think you're 30 now. You turned it around, bro. You handle it maturely and respectfully and professionally, dude. And for a guy your age, living in a modern world of millennials and post-millennials, the I generation, and seeing how these people, live their life based on the way that they've been raised and the social stigma in the world, bro, you defy that stereotype, bro. And I got to be honest with you, I'm really proud of you, dude. No matter what anyone else says from the other side, or what anyone thinks about me saying this to you, and whether they want to call it white knighting or not, I really don't care. I really don't care. Like, that is the truth, man. And despite everything I've been through personally on this platform over the last 4 years between my former channel and this one, and people coming at me, I've seen a lot of people change their lives for the better, and you're one of them, 810. You're one of them. Seriously. There are some other people that have put themselves in a better position that were once a part of this channel, then came back and then left the channel again. I'll use somebody else for example purposes, Will, aka oh my gosh, Higgs again with the 4730 super chat with no message, bro. Oh my God, bro. I gotta give you a big round of applause, bro. Big round of applause. Oh my gosh. He's rounding it up, right? Wow. What a truth bomb. That's a big truth bomb. 4730. Wow, bro. That's going to round off the channel donations to $200. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. It's very distracting, but, for me, whenever people just throw their hard-earned money at me, like, I drop everything to acknowledge them because that's a gift. That's going way above and beyond, in my opinion. Some creators out here, they expect donations and they won't even talk to you if you don't donate to them. We know who they are. We don't have to mention their names, right? But thank you, 810, for well over $100 in donations tonight. I've lost track, but I appreciate it, bro. Like I was saying a second ago, take another person that I was helping. Will, aka Not So Nerdy Gaming, who was formerly known as 8-Bit Reactor and Furious Reactor Gaming. He actually came to me for help when he was in a bad situation with his ex-wife. I helped him. I gave him the right advice, and people attacked me for it and then turned him against me. And then he ended up coming back earlier on this year and apologized, and things were good, and I was continuing to help him and work with him. Then all of a sudden, he flipped back to the other side, and I still have no idea what happened, right? But see, it doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter, what side or where Will or anyone else goes. What matters to me is making a difference in someone's life. And they within themselves, whether they took my advice or made their own decision, he put himself in a better position. You did, Will. You put yourself in a better position, dude. You got out of that situation you were unhappy at. And now you live in a better place. You've got a good job. And you've really turned your life around. How is it 20154? Did you send another one, man? Because if you did, it didn't go through. I would have received a notification, and I don't see it back there. If I'm off by $1.54, it's not a big deal. But I appreciate it, man. Nothing's come through yet. Maybe it's still processing. Thank you, though. America first. I've worked with other people, even a friend of Will's named Chris, who runs the, Firewolf Studios channel, formerly known as Frostwolf Studios. I've talked with him many times, and he's happier than he's been, right? I look back, and this is why I'm so proud of what I do. This is what I'm most proud of, folks. I'm most proud of helping people turn their lives around instead of being stuck in a miserable place or position, right? It's not easy admitting that there's something wrong within yourself and you need to fix it, right? I should know because, like I mentioned many times in the past, I used to make a lot of excuses. There were a lot of things when I was younger that I did that were not that great. And my friends would call me out on these things. And instead of owning it and understanding they were trying to help me, I would try to cover it up and BS it, right? Because I just didn't want to feel like I didn't want to feel stupid, and I didn't want my friends to think that there's something broken within me. But at some point in all of our lives, we go through those moments where we are broken. Nobody's perfect, folks. We all make mistakes and we learn from them. But the only way we're going to learn from those mistakes is if we, listen to other people that are trying to help us identify what's going on and then owning it and working through it. And that, as a coach, that's what I love doing. Again, it's difficult because people know there's something wrong. And even if they come to you for help and you basically call them out on it, or you give them advice and you help them identify the issue, they still don't want to admit it because it hurts, right? But the only way you're going to work through it is if you admit it, you own it, and you say, hey, you know what, Eli, or whoever, I need help to work through this. That this is my purpose and what I'm most passionate about. And folks, if you believe in yourself, and you truly love what you do and you don't give up at what you do, eventually you will reach success. It may not happen right away. I can use myself as the example, which is what I've always done out here. I share my stories with you folks for example purposes. Now people will make fun of it, right? The wrong people that still can't admit, their mistakes and their faults so we can help them work through it. They'll say, for example purposes, right? But the truth of the matter is, I do use examples. That's the best way to help people, is to share your stories and use yourself as the example. In many situations where I made mistakes and say, hey, bro, hey, ma'am, I would suggest not doing this because when I did this, here's what happened. Here's how it affected my life. But let's say you've already done it like I did. Here's how I worked through it and overcame it, right? Pat, I don't want to know. I'm going to remove your message. I'm not banning you. I don't care if anyone is simulcasting me or making videos on me. You did not see my last stream. Again, I don't care. Let them do what they're going to do. I don't care. You didn't know, Pat, so I'm just letting you know I don't care. It doesn't matter. America First, don't worry about it, man. You've sent more than enough, bro. It's more than enough, bro. Don't worry about it, man. I appreciate your respect, man. You've done way more than enough. America First says it's over. It's been over for a while, man. It's been over for a while, but I think what happened here tonight is that you folks came through and made a statement and stood up for what's right. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said a little bit ago, it's a defining moment. And if you don't give up, folks, eventually you're gonna reach your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. You know what I mean? I've been saying for the last 4 years to many people on this platform that I've legitimately tried to help, even people that don't give a shit about me. I've been legitimately trying to help these people, right? And I've been telling them the things they've been doing, while they may be making them a lot of money right out of the gate, it's not sustainable long term. How many years have I been saying to these people that think I don't care about them when I actually do? I've been saying it's not sustainable long term, right? And what's happening? What's happening to these people, right? They're losing what they had because what they were doing is taking the shortcut, right? They were taking the shortcut, the lazy approach, right? Which might make you a lot more money and make you appear like you're becoming very successful very quickly. But success does not happen overnight. Success takes time. This here is 4 hard years of work in the making to get it to where it's at right now. And it's nowhere near where it needs to be. But it's heading in the right direction because I didn't give up. And I'm telling you folks to not give up. And don't be lazy. Don't take the shortcut like many people have done and have made a lot of money and have reached a false sense of growth or a false sense of success, right? Because what happens to those people? It'll all come crashing down, right? You have to work hard. You have to fight for it. You have to want it, right? And you have to deal with a lot of BS to get to where you want to get to, just like I got to where I'm at this point. It's constant. It's every day. It's putting out fires every day. It's putting out fires that you never could have imagined you had to put out. But that's what I had to do to get here. Oh, it's over, America First. All I'm doing is sharing what it took for me to get to this point. Because most people that followed me know what I've experienced out here is one hell of a story, right? And are they going to talk about it? Sure. But I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to listen. I don't care, right? But this is something that people will talk about. And quite frankly, it doesn't bother me if they talk about it. Let them talk about it all they want, right? It's a defining moment. And I share this right now because I want you folks to understand that if you want to create something and make it successful, it's going to take a lot of hard work, devotion, dedication, time, consistency, right? And fighting for it. You have to fight for it. You have to fight for it. Because if you aren't willing to fight for it and don't fight for it, then you really don't want it. Then no one's going to believe in you or buy into you. All right. Let me go through the chat one more time, folks, and I'm going to go off the air. We've been on for an hour and 46 minutes. Let's see what's been going on in the chat here. Drama or no drama, says America First. Hopefully no drama. I agree with you, bro. Queen says more incoming. She's laughing. America First says 20154 Cash App. Yeah, let me double check one more time, America First, unless I missed one. The last one I got from you, America First, was at 9:08. Well, 8 after the hour. I think you're East Coast, so it'd be 12:08 a.m. Eastern, your time. But no worries, man. I appreciate it, man. You don't have to worry about that other $1.54. It's more than enough. America First says it's over. Yep, it's over, man. It is over. Queen Helen Casey, at Pat Stevens. Please don't mention the other side's name because we don't care anymore. She's right. She's right. I don't know. I don't know if Pat's actually somebody from the other side. I don't know where Pat came from. I mean, there are a lot of people that are trying to come back secretly. If you folks want to come back legitimately, email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@eliasmelas.com. And if you're worthy of being unbanned, and I know you're going to be a good person, then I'll unban your main account. I'd rather have you come in on your main account than some suck account. America First FT. America First says FM ended and the bicep. Folks, get your questions, comments, or concerns in because if there are no more messages, I'm going to go off the air here in a couple of minutes. I just want to wrap up by saying I'm very proud of what I do. Like I've said in the past, if I could do this for free, I would do it for free. I feel everyone should have a fair chance at life, and many people nowadays are not able to have that fair chance for one of many reasons. Maybe it was due to their upbringing, not having both parents, or any other reason that has set you off on a different path. And maybe it's a social stigma of the modern world, right? There are many challenges in life nowadays that we're facing, unlike anything we've ever faced before. It's a new world, folks. And we're the first generation of people to see this, right? You know, Generation X and then the baby boomers. We're experiencing we're experiencing a paradigm shift, which is what I'm trying to say. We're experiencing a paradigm shift unlike anything we've seen. Stick around, 810. I have one more message for you here in a second, bro. Thanks for all you do, Coach. I'm proud to know you, brother. Same here, dude. Seriously, man. Seriously, and thank you for everything tonight, man. That's way more than enough, bro. That was just too much. But hey, I'm not going to question you, bro. I'm not. We're experiencing a paradigm shift unlike anything we've seen between the generations of the past, stemming back, hundreds and hundreds of years, right? Thousands of years, a few thousand years, right? And now, we hit the millennium, we hit the year 2000, and we have these millennials and post-millennials that are completely redefining society. And it's just unlike anything I've ever seen. And we're all learning how to navigate it. And that's why I call my show Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, because we're living in a new world that's different than anything we've seen throughout the history of society. It's the truth. It absolutely is. Appreciate it, Lewis. It's far too kind of you to say Coach Eli is a great YouTuber and a great person. Man, I'm humbled by that, bro. I am. Let me know what you need from me, Lewis. Anything you need, bro. Just let me know. I want to get on the show with you. I want to help you take your channel wherever it's meant to go, bro. You got to get that damn internet connection of yours working, Lewis, because that's the only issue, Lewis. I wish you had a better internet connection. Maybe we can find a way to fix that for you. Thanks, Higgs, whoever you are. It's 8:10. You're welcome, says Lewis. And 8:10, Higgs, I'm going to unblock, I think, your 810@gmail.com email. As a matter of fact, I'm going to unblock it right now before I forget to do it after the show, because after the show, I'm taking the rest of the night off, folks. So if you folks do email me, I may not be able to get back to you until tomorrow, because I need to really relax after a show like this. This was completely unexpected. I never even wanted to block your email, 810, but there was so much going on back in those days. It was very overwhelming. It was just a lot, man. It was a lot. But I think you know why I had to do what I had to do with many people. Let me see here. Oh, I think I had already unblocked you. I don't think you're even blocked. Yeah, 810. Your old school email where you used to email me at is unblocked. So if you ever want to send me an email, bro, with a topic request or anything, I'll prioritize that, bro. It has nothing to do with the money you spend. It has to do with I've known you for a while, and I'm proud of how you've turned your life around, bro, with the cards that you were dealt with, and you being a young guy living in this crazy modern world and handling this maturely, man. You did. Like, I get you've had fun, and so have I, and we talked a bunch of smack in the past. And that's all in good fun, but at the end of the day, man, you really handled it maturely, bro. And that's mad respect. Go to Eli is awesome and a great person. Thank you, Adelaide. And I appreciate you. Let me help you in any way possible. Why did you retract that message? Maybe she's trying to correct some typos. I don't care about the typos. It's not a big deal. America First says, good night, Eli. Good night, America First. Thank you for everything. Thank you, America First, for all your donations. Thank you to 810, Higgs, Mike Perkins, whoever you want me to call you, man. Thank you for for everything tonight, man. You spent a lot of money, bro. I appreciate it. 154 out. I love it, bro. I love it, bro. Thank you to Jenny from the block. And anyone else that I missed, I don't think I missed anyone, but if I did, please let me know. Send me an email and I'll acknowledge you on the next stream. It was a good night, not because of the money, because people were here to support for the right reasons. And I see a bright future ahead for this channel and for anyone that wants to participate and really move forward and better yourself to become the best version of you that you can be. You're welcome, says Adelaide. Coach Eli is awesome. She says, thank you. I'm humbled by that. All right, we're going to end this show at 1 hour and 55 minutes. With that being said, folks, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to get a walking stream in tomorrow. I've been meaning to do one, but this hike over the weekend kicked my butt, so I needed a little more time for rest, and I just worked out at my place today. So with that being said, have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Bye.